Miss Evelyn walked each Tuesday past the courthouse and the square to the little county library with silver in her hair. She'd carry home 2 storybooks tucked beneath her arm, reading on the front porch swing till the evening lost its charm. That library card, worn around the edge, opened little windows far beyond the fence. That library card folded safe away. Some dreams begin on an ordinary day. One September afternoon, the rocking chair stood still. Neighbors gathered quietly beyond the old oak hill, while sorting through her family Bible, Mary found a faded card dated 1963 with Miss Evelyn's careful mark. Between its pages rested a note she'd softly penned: read one book, then pass it on to someone needing friends. That library card never lost its worth. Stories have a way of traveling the earth. That library card still finds eager hands, turning quiet children into dreaming women and men. Now each summer Wednesday, the library fills with sound. Grandparents read aloud while little feet gather around. Above the wooden checkout desk, a framed card gently hangs, reminding every reader how one life can leave its mark. That library card still opens every door, not made of keys or money, but something even more. That library card, faded blue with time, left a little country town, a richer state of mind. One more page, one more story passed along. Miss Hannah kept a cookie tin high above the kitchen sink, blue as a summer morning sky, with roses painted on the lid. Every Wednesday after school, children lined up by the door. She'd count them each a sugar cookie and slip one extra, maybe more. Hannah's cookie tin sat upon the shelf. She gave away its sweetness before she kept herself. Hannah's cookie tin never stayed quite full. Kindness has a funny way of making hearts feel full. One cold February morning, neighbors noticed something strange. The curtain stayed half open, but nobody came. Sheriff Davis knocked 3 times, then quietly stepped inside. There upon the kitchen table, the old blue cookie tin survived. Inside were folded recipes and notes in careful hand. Share these with the little ones as long as this town stands. Hannah's cookie tin still rests on that shelf, passing little pieces of love to someone else. Hannah's cookie tin, blue as autumn skies. Every batch reminds us how generosity survives. Church on Saturdays fills that old tin once again. Grandmothers and little hands baking side by side as friends. Children never knew Miss Hannah, still they speak her name. Every cookie tells the story just the same. Hannah's cookie tin still makes the whole town smile. One small gift can travel mile after mile. Hannah's cookie tin, blue and gently warm. Love can outlive every season when it's freely passed along. The lid closed softly, the oven stayed warm. Another batch tomorrow. Folks all knew old Walter Hayes by the fence along Route 3. Every spring he'd drive new posts as straight could be. He'd stretch the wire nice and tight, hammering in through the air. If a neighbor's fence had fallen, Walter somehow would be there. That fence never leaned through the wind and rain, built with steady hands again and again. That fence never leaned, standing tall and true. Some folks build with lumber, some build people too. One March storm came rolling in, breaking limbs across the road. Half the county woke next morning to fields standing open wide. Walter's truck stayed in the barn. He'd passed the week before, still before the sun was high. Neighbors gathered at each farm. Nobody asked who should begin or who would get the pay. They simply grabbed their hammers the way Walter always did. That fence never leaned, though the man was gone. His way of helping others quietly lived on. That fence never leaned across every field. Kindness leaves foundations that never seem to yield. Now my youngest grandson carries Walter's old claw hammer. He still checks each fence post twice before he drives another. He says, Grandpa always told me a fence should help your neighbor too. I smile beneath my weathered hat, 'cause I know that much is true. That fence never leaned, still lines every field. Not because the boards were strong, but because one heart was real. That fence never leaned long after Walter's days. A good man's work keeps standing in 1,000 quiet ways. The hammer rests, the fence stands straight. Morning comes again. Mr. Jenkins checked his pocket watch every day at 3:45. He'd close the ledger, lock the door of Wilson's General Store. The silver case was scratched and worn, its chain had lost its shine. He'd smile and say, she's slow sometimes, but she's never failed my time. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch ticked through every year, keeping more than passing time. It kept good folks near. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch still echoes in my mind Children laughed and pointed up from halfway down the hill. Mr. Jenkins pulled his watch, held it to his ear, then climbed the courthouse staircase like he'd done for many years. The old clock chimed once again, right there over town. Folks below all tipped their hats as the bells rang out loud. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch never asked for praise. Quiet hands and steady hearts can guide our busy days. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch ticked both night and noon, helping keep a little town in its familiar tune. Now his grandson minds the store, the old watch in his vest. He winds it every morning, just like Grandpa did best. When the courthouse bell rings 4, he smiles without a word. Some traditions never leave, they're simply carried forward. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch still keeps faithful time, passed from one good hand to another like an old familiar rhyme. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch, quiet as can be. A lifetime isn't counted by the years, but loyalty. Watch keeps on. Tick. At the county fair each August, folks would gather by noon. Mrs. Wilson brought her peaches, packed beneath the harvest moon. On the table by the judges sat a mason jar so clear, tied around with faded ribbon she'd brought every year. That blue ribbon jar shined in the summer sun, made with steady hands and work well done. That blue ribbon jar passed from year to year. The sweetest things in life are made with love and care. One August she stayed home. The fairgrounds felt so still. Nobody saw her pickup parked beside the hill. Young Claire carried one small box wrapped in flower sackcloth. Inside sat the peach preserves, along with Mama's note. It read, if these taste just the same, then my work recipe belongs to all, not only me and you. That blue ribbon jar sat upon the stand, sharing one more harvest across the farming land. That blue ribbon jar never sought applause. It simply brought the neighbors one little taste of home. August children gather, peaches piled up high. Grandma's worn recipe card hangs nearby to dry. No one asks who wins the prize before the judging starts. They all bring home a little jar and something in their hearts. That blue ribbon jar still shines every fall. Some gifts keep on growing when they're shared with all. That blue ribbon jar filled more than pantry shelves. It taught a little country town to give its best away. The fair rolls on, the ribbon fades, the recipe remains. Mr. Jenkins checked his pocket watch every day at 3:45. He'd close the ledger, lock the door of Wilson's General Store. The silver case was scratched and worn, its chain had lost its shine. He'd smile and say, she's slow sometimes, but she's never failed my time. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch ticked through every year, keeping more than passing time. It kept good folks near. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch still echoes in my mind. Some things measure life better than the hands of time. One October afternoon, the courthouse clock stood still. Children laughed and pointed up from halfway down the hill. Mr. Jenkins pulled his watch, held it to his ear, then climbed the courthouse staircase like he'd done for many years. The old clock chimed once again, right there over town. Folks below all tipped their hats as the bells rang out loud. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch never asked for praise. Quiet hands and steady hearts can guide our busy days. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch tick both night and noon, helping keep a little town in its familiar tune. Now his grandson minds the store, the old watch in his vest. He winds it every morning, just like Grandpa did best. When the courthouse bell rings 4, he smiles without a word. Some traditions never leave, they're simply carried forward. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch still keeps faithful time, passed from one good hand to another like an old familiar rhyme. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch, quiet as can be. A lifetime isn't counted by the years, but loyalty. Tick, tick, the old watch keeps on. By the front door on the hall tree hung old Walter's Sunday coat, brown wool faded at the shoulders, one loose button near the throat. Every Sunday after service he'd hang it in the very same place, then sit down beside the fireplace with a quiet smile upon his face. That coat on the hall tree waited by the door, holding little pieces of the man we knew before. That coat on the hall tree for more, it carried every Sunday home from the Lord. One bright April Sunday morning, the church pew sat one seat short. Pastor Brown looked toward the doorway, but Walter never walked through. After supper, Grandma reached for the coat upon its hook, found a church bulletin in the pocket with Psalm 23 bookmarked. That coat on the hall tree stayed another year. No one ever moved it, though the seasons disappeared. That coat on the hall tree still welcomed us inside like Grandpa every Christmas Eve. Though the sleeves are just a little short, he says it feels just right to me. He hangs it on the same old hook before the evening meal. Some things fit the heart better than they fit the shoulders. That coat on the hall tree still watches o'er this home, keeping faithful memories where love has always grown. That coat on the hall tree, worn but standing proud, a good man's life keeps warm in hearts long after he's gone. The door swings closed, the coat still hangs. Sunday comes again. Every evening after chores, Daddy left his work shoes there by the back door on the mat, covered up with field dust. Mama never moved them far. She'd brush the leather clean, then set them side by side again, ready for the morning breeze. Those shoes by the back door walked 1,000 miles across the fields and through the years with quiet country style. Those shoes by the back door, worn but standing true. A good man's life is measured by the work he follows through. One October harvest came. The corn stood tall and dry, but Daddy never laced them up. That cool October sky, neighbors filled the farmhouse porch, bringing pies and casseroles. Mama glanced toward the back door, where those old shoes still stood. Those shoes by the back door never walked again, but every board they helped to build still sheltered family and friends. Those shoes by the back door, waiting where they'd been, like a silent promise of the life he lived within. Years went by so quietly. My own son asked one day, why don't we throw those old shoes out? Nobody wears them anyway. I smiled and picked them off the mat, place them in his hands. Someday you'll understand why some things never leave. Those shoes by the back door still remind us all love can wear old leather without growing small. Those shoes by the back door rest where they belong. Some folks leave this old world, but their footsteps carry on. The screen door swings, morning comes, the shoes remain. Miss Ruby watered flowers every morning before 9. Tin can in her left hand, sun hat pulled down low. Red geraniums by the window, white daisies in a row. She'd wave to every passing truck before they'd even slow. Ruby's window flowers bloom through every year. Folks could find her little house long before they got near. Ruby's window flowers bright beside the lane. Some hearts welcome everyone without a single name. One hot summer afternoon, the flowers looked dry and still. Neighbors wondered why her watering can sat still. Little Annie crossed the road, carrying a bucket blue. She watered every flower just like Ruby used to do. Ruby's window flowers bloom beside the door. Children learn what kindness meant without a single word. Ruby's window flowers never asked for praise. They simply made the whole street smile day after day. Every child on Maple Street plants flowers by their door. Ruby's window flowers still brighten up the town. A little love keeps growing even when we're gone. Ruby's window flowers bloom beneath the sun. Sometimes the smallest gardens touch everyone. The flowers sway, another morning, another smile. Evelyn walked each Tuesday past the courthouse and the square to the little county library with silver in her hair. She'd carry home 2 storybooks tucked beneath her arm, reading on the front porch swing till the evening lost its charm. That library car, worn around the edge, open little windows far beyond the fence. That library car folded safe away. Some dreams begin on an ordinary day. One September afternoon, the rocking chair stood still. Neighbors gathered quietly beyond the old oak hill. While sorting through her family Bible, Mary found a faded card dated 1963 with Miss Evelyn's careful mark. Between its pages rested a note she'd softly penned. Read one book, then pass it on to someone needing friends. That library card never lost its worth. Stories have a way of traveling the earth. That library card still finds eager hands, turning quiet children into dreaming women and men. Now each summer Wednesday, the library fills with sound. Grandparents read aloud while little feet gather round. Above the wooden checkout desk, a framed card gently hangs, reminding every reader how one life can leave its mark. That library card still opens every door, not made of keys or money, but something even more. That library card, faded blue with time, left a little country town, a richer state of mind. One more page, one more story, passed along. The little white feed store opened every day at dawn. Mr. Harper swept the porch before the sun came on. Nails in wooden barrels, seed corn stacked out back. Farmers gathered by the stove, trading stories and a laugh. That little white feed store stood beside the square. If you needed help or hope, you'd always find it there. That little white feed store, more than paint. Neighbors walked in one by one and never left as strangers. One spring morning, heavy rain flooded every field around. Fence posts floated down the creek. Mud covered half the town. Mr. Harper opened wide, though the shelves were running low. Take what your animals need, he said, we'll settle when crops grow. That little white feed store never locked its door. Neighbors paid with honest hands. Nothing mattered more. That little white feed store weathered every year, built on simple promises folks still hold dear. Now the building stands restored, fresh white paint upon the wall. Grandkids gather every June for the county harvest ball. Inside hangs an old broom beside Mr. Harper's hat. No one ever moved them just the way he left them at. That little white feed store lives in every hand, helping one another build this farming land. That little white feed store still reminds us all, a town grows strong together when neighbors answer the call. The porch is swept, the sign still swings, morning comes again. Folks all knew old Walter Hayes by the fence along Route 3. Every spring he'd drive new posts as straight could be. He'd stretch the wire nice and tight, hammer ringing through the air. If a neighbor's fence had fallen, Walter somehow would be there. That fence never leaned through the wind and rain, built with steady hands again and again. Some folks build with lumber, some build people too. One March storm came rolling in, breaking limbs across the road. Half the county woke next morning to fields standing open wide. Walter's truck stayed in the barn. He'd passed the week before, still before the sun was high. Neighbors gathered at each farm. Nobody asked who should begin or who would get the pay. They simply grabbed their hammers the way Walter always did. That fence never leaned, though the man was gone. His way of helping others quietly lived on. That fence never leaned across every field. Kindness leaves foundations that never seem to yield. Now my youngest grandson carries Walter's old claw hammer. He still checks each fence post twice before he drives another. He says, Grandpa always told me a fence should help your neighbor too. I smile beneath my weathered hat, 'cause I know that much is true. That fence never leaned, still lines every field. Not because the boards were strong, but because one heart was real. That fence never leaned long after Walter's days. A good man's work keeps standing in 1,000 quiet ways. The hammer rests, the fence stands straight. Morning comes again. At 5:30 each morning, old Frank lit the kitchen stove, set the black enamel coffee pot where the fire burned slow. Neighbors never knocked too hard, they'd simply call his name. There was always one more empty chair, and coffee just the same. That coffee pot on the stove never stayed alone. Every cup it poured made another friend feel home. That coffee pot on the stove steamed through winter snow. Kindness has a way of warming more than folks will know. February morning, the fire wasn't burning bright. The curtain stayed half open, long past morning light. Sheriff Dean stepped through the gate, with his hat held to his chest. The old pot still sat on the stove, coffee warm as ever yet. No one spoke for quite a while, they just filled another cup, passing it around the table the way Frank always had. That coffee pot on the stove kept the room together. One warm cup and gentle words can outlast stormy weather. That coffee pot on the stove still starts every dawn. Though Frank is long since gone, his welcome carries on. Now his grandson lights the fire before the rooster calls. He pours the first cup just the same, then waits for friends to come. There's a little wooden sign above the kitchen door. Coffee's hot, come on in. Just like years before. That coffee pot on the stove still whistles every day. Some traditions never fade, they simply find their way. That coffee pot on the stove still gathers hearts as one. Sometimes all the town remembers starts with someone saying, "Have a cup." The kettle hums, the door swings wide, morning starts again. Every weekday before sunrise, Joe walked down the gravel lane with a dented tin lunch pail swinging by a leather strap. His wife tucked in 2 biscuits, an apple and a slice of ham. Sometimes she'd slip a handwritten note folded small beneath the jam. That old tin lunch pail rode beside his hand, filled with simple blessings for a hard-working man. That old tin lunch pail, worn and scratched with pride, it carried more than supper, it carried love inside. One cold morning at the quarry, Joe retired after 40 years. The men all signed his lunch pail with crooked names and cheers. He carried it back home that day, set it high upon a shelf. His little grandson pointed up and asked, "Can I have that myself?" That old tin lunch pail much gold, just enough to feed a man through rain and winter cold. That old tin lunch pail now rests above the door, reminding us that honest work is worth remembering for. Years from now, that little boy will head out before dawn, carrying his grandpa's pail, though grandpa's long since gone. He'll find one folded note inside, written in his grandma's hand. Work hard, come home hungry, we'll always understand. That old tin lunch pail still tells its quiet tale, not through words or riches, but through a worn-out handle. That old tin lunch pail, passed from hand to hand, sometimes the finest inheritance is the life of a faithful man. The sun comes up, the road goes on, the lunch pail swings. Every evening, just at dusk, Mrs. Green stepped out alone. She pulled a little chain till the porch light softly shone. Folks all thought she liked the glow for the moths and summer air, but every night she faced the road like someone might be there. The porch light stayed on long after dark, lighting up the front steps like a faithful heart. The porch light stayed on every single night. Some folks welcome people home with one little light. One November evening came, cold wind crossed the county line. A pickup stopped beside the gate just a little after 9. Out stepped David in army boots with the duffel on his back. Mrs. Green ran through the yard without looking back. The porch light stayed on all those passing years, guiding one young soldier home through his mother's prayers. The porch light stayed on, shining soft and warm, home every storm. David pulls that little chain. His children ask him why. He smiles but never explains. The porch light stays on by the old front door, welcoming tomorrow like it did before. The porch light stays on for whoever comes. Sometimes love is nothing more than leaving one light on. The light still shines across the yard. Well,